Hey folks, just a quick video to show you something that I find very fun to look through and thought I'd share in case you folks out there might also be interested. But there's a huge collection of video magazine archives on the archive.org website, the Internet Archive. And for any of you other video fans out there, you will probably get a kick out of reading through some of these golden oldies. Now, one thing I wanted to specifically mention in this video, though, is that instead of just viewing them on the web page, and just to take a step back here, if we just want to show you how to find this. So I just went Video Magazine Archive, and the first link that comes up here is this Internet Archive, Video Magazine Archive. And this is where the collection exists. And if you click on any of these thumbnails, it will bring you into a view where you can actually read through the magazine and you can zoom in and zoom out. But my preferred method of viewing these magazines is to actually download them in comic book zip format. And once you download them in the comic book format, you can unzip them and they end up in CBZ or CBZ format. And once you have installed a comic book viewer, personally I use CDisplayX, but there are quite a few of them out there. You can open them up and view them in much better detail than what you can online. And just to give you an example of that, let's find some text that's very tiny. So right here, bottom left-hand corner, super tiny text. If we zoom in on it here, and fairly quickly you'll see how the comic book viewer will recognize that that's a character and it will replace that text with an actual font because we've zoomed in quite far here and this normally wouldn't be as clear as what we can see it here. It actually clarified it much quicker than I expected. Sometimes when you zoom in, you'll see the actual pixelated, yeah, like this. So you can kind of see the pixelated images or text, and then it will kind of snap into focus, enhance, 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 and voila, you're looking at a fairly high quality image. So I find it very fun to go through these old magazines, read up on reviews on VCRs, reviews on other video equipment. And again, if you use a comic book viewer, it makes the experience very nice. Um, I can't recommend it enough. It's really fun. And this archive has quite a few years and um, issues from each year available. So you can spend quite a bit of time browsing through some of these goldies. It's also a good way if you're considering buying a used VCR. Um, what better way to look at information about VCRs than reviews from back in the day? There's quite a few um, different reviews that are available for almost every single model of VCR and camcorder, TV, basically anything electronic video related from well, it goes back even further than this, I think, but I've personally downloaded from the 80s, mid 80s to the mid 90s. So there's lots of content available. So let me know what you think in the comments below if you also have had a good time reading through some of these nostalgic magazines. Some of these ads in here are just very funny. They're outrageous. And I also have a fun time looking through some of the older advertisements, like the companies that would advertise in these magazines. Sometimes they've got quite a few models that I had never even heard of before, and it's interesting to go through and read up on them and see what was available back in the day and consider if you might want to add one of these old technologies to your current stable for your VCR or for your video transfer needs. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know if you guys find a particularly interesting magazine from the collection or an article. please share it in the comments below. Thanks for watching.